All right, welcome back to the Spin and Backfist MMA show. We are joined once again by Sugar Sean O'Malley. Thank you for joining us once again. It's nice to catch up with you every time we get you before a fight. How are we feeling?
Feeling good. Spin and backfist was the first punch I ever threw in my MMA career.
Really?
18 years old, I was like, I'm going to come out, I'm going to circle, I'm going to throw my jab, like kind of pop it out there, and I'm going to throw a back fist, drop the dude, boom. He got up, but I dropped him.
You dropped him the first spin and backfist you ever threw?
First punch I ever threw. Like I was kind of just, I wasn't jabbing, I was just kind of putting it out there, boom, spun, hit him right on the chin.
Is that like when the true addiction starts? The like, oh my God, the feeling of knocking someone down like that?
Yeah. I mean, I was 16 when I had my first like kickboxing fight, and I'd say it started there, but like, yeah, it felt good dropping somebody.
But literally your first kickboxing fight, you were like, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life? Like you felt like that?
Not at the first kickboxing, not the first MMA fight. I was like, all right, this is what I'm doing. Yeah.
It's ballsy to lead a fight with a spin and backfist.
But yeah.
Well, I would say you weren't planning that, were you? Was it just instinct?
No, I planned it on.
Oh, you did? You're like, I'm going to go in
everybody.
and throw some spinning shit.
Yeah.
You were telling people before the fight, like, look out for it?
Yo, when the bell rings, watch this.
It's on YouTube. Sean O'Malley versus Stein Anderson. Beautiful. Like 10 seconds in, I'm circling, boom, land it. It was badass.
And
Have you landed a spinning back fist in the UFC? I'm trying to
I
think.
threw like a spinning back fist head kick on Soccer Mom in my second fight. Landed pretty nice.
A lot of soccer moms on the regional scene.
No, it was UFC.
No, in UFC.
In your second fight in UFC, he said, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was saying second regional, but
No.
who was the soccer mom? Who
Andre
was it?
Sukumta.
Don't remember him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunate for him.
That's okay.
You told us right before we started recording that you just did a long face-off with Song.
Yeah.
What are the emotions like? What are the feelings like when you're spending time with him a few days before you fight him?
There was no emotions. It's kind of like it wasn't like awkward, but it's just like we're standing there, and then we walk back, and they're like, all right, do it again, and you walk forward, and then we're like this close, like a little bit closer, and it's like, fuck, and I told me an eye booger, and then it's like, it wasn't too bad, but, what is it, Wednesday, we got a couple days, got to cut weight, so it's like, there's just chill.
Yeah.
What was the initial thoughts when they throw Song Yadong at you? That's the fight.
I was excited. He's he's ranked number 5, which I guess I never really cared about rankings, but I was like, yeah, it makes sense. He's coming off finished Henry Cejudo his last fight, so coming off a big win.
What did you think of Jan getting the belt off of Morale?
That was so sweet. That was one of the sweetest performances I've ever watched as just a fan of fighting.
Yeah.
And to see Peter do that was badass.
Yeah.
Selfishly, had to be pretty excited though too.
Definitely gave me a little extra boost. I'm like, all right. I mean, I go out there and take care of Song. It's just
Exactly.
You have a date lined up in your mind?
I mean, the White House card, me versus
Yep.
Song, Thailand versus America. I think it's a great fight.
Yeah.
Thailand, not Russia. You don't consider him Russian?
Is he? I thought he was Thailand. I don't know.
He's making me. I'm like, no, I think he's Russian. Yeah, Piotr.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, when you're leading into a fight, we were just talking to Charles Johnson about League of Legends. I remember talking to you before the last fight where you're saying you put the video games down. Did you do the same thing this fight? Were there no distractions for this camp? You kind of zero everything in on the fight?
That was more of a lifestyle change. Like, I haven't been gaming for a few years. Been off all the socials, since last year. So that wasn't really like a fight camp thing. Like, I'm gonna do this in fight camp. Just kind of like it was a lifestyle change. So yeah, been still dialed in on family and fighting.
Yeah.
I'll say you built a massive compound. How's that going?
Yeah, I love it. I love my property. It's good. I enjoy being home. I enjoy going to the gym and coming back home. We don't really do a whole lot, but it's a peaceful life, and I'm enjoying it.
Tommy McMillan, unbelievable performance. We saw Dana White's Contender Series.
Crazy
How
fight.
excited are you for him?
Yeah, that fight was crazy. I was having a heart attack. Before the fight, I was telling UFC like, oh, this guy's gonna, he's gonna win. He's in the guillotine in the first round, and I'm like, oh, fuck. But he got out. He McMillaned his way out of that somehow, some way. Got the job done, and super excited for his
Weekend.
I think he's got
I think
something
he
coming
could be a massive star.
Yeah. I was getting messages about him leading into this fight week. Like, hey, are you paying attention to him?
Yeah, he's definitely a character. Like,
Yeah.
people are attracted to characters and want to see people like that, and that's just him. He's not trying to be. He's a nutcase. Like, that's him. He's not trying to be something.
Yeah.
We love nutcases.
Yeah.
It's maybe we just talk about autism with John Silva.
Yeah.
Nutcase, great base for MMA.
Yes.
Yes.
One of the better
Absolutely.
ones,
Oh my
I'd say.
God. Yeah.
What do you think is the best base for MMA?
I mean, I'd definitely say wrestling is probably the best base for MMA. Just being able to, get up if you get taken down, or if you want to take the fight down, being able to do that's very important.
Yeah. Do you wish you were wrestling earlier? We hear from a lot of fighters, I feel like, that are primarily strikers that say, I wish I got into wrestling when I was, 4 years old.
100%. I would love to get into wrestling when I was, 15 or 16. I didn't really start wrestling until I was 18, 19. Like, I would have, definitely. It's a fun sport. I like to talk shit about wrestlers and stuff, and they hold people down, blah blah. But it's an entertaining sport-ish, kind of.
I agree with the ish.
Yeah,
No
it's
disrespect to
entertaining-ish.
wrestling, but it's definitely deserving of the ish.
Yeah.
I was 1-2 in my wrestling career. You believe that?
1 and 2, it's not
Yeah.
bad. It's not
Won
bad.
my first match, lost the next 2 horribly.
Should've stopped.
I said, yeah, I was done after that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I didn't have that extra, I didn't
JDM
have that
lost
dog
his,
in me.
JDM lost his first 2, and then he ended
He
up
had the
winning
belt.
the belt.
Yeah, just
Could have been
Could've
you.
stuck with
Wasn't
it.
in the cards
Could've
for me.
stuck with it. Still
Yeah.
could be.
You think so?
27. I think it's over.
RAF's coming around.
It is, yeah.
True.
You get in the gym.
I can get into
Money?
RAF. Yeah. I don't know who that matchup would be. You would have to match me up against someone real horrible.
Yeah.
It'd
Me?
be- maybe, no.
Me and you? Yeah, hell of a match.
I'd worse than a soccer mom.
Ah,
You wrestled the guy you threw their spinning back fist at.
yeah. Okay.
Wrestle him.
He was. Yeah. He might.
He would destroy me
He wasn't very good.
in any martial art. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, if we're being honest. All right.
Well,
We
I
appreciate
gotta
it.
ask one
more.
poor
What's
guy
up?
question. How much is the Richard belt?
Couple hundred.
Dollars? No, I'm kidding.
We're different tax brackets. Like to me, that's actually a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know you. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, add 3 zeros. To that.
Couple hundred. Yeah. Good. Richard. Had to
Islam
myself.
has one that's, I think, a couple mil.
I believe that.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
trying to one
that's
up the
insane.
guy.
No, I was just saying, no, that was
That's
crazy.
fucked up.
Not cool.
Superstar coming back this weekend or no?
That was cool. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, we'll
Okay.
see.
Do you regret the change?
No, man, that was one of the most legendary walkouts of all time. If I would have went out there and beat Marab in that second fight with the Trump there and coming out to that song, and that was a legendary walkout. But the fact that I didn't get the job done, kind of took away from it.
Yeah.
So if I would have won, that would have been up there in the top 5 walkouts. It was at least in my humble opinion.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate the
Well,
time as
fellas,
always.
Yep, of course. Peace.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you, man.